What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Whoa, almost forgot what day it is there. But we are coming to you live from Florida. We are in Francesca's house in Florida, and soon enough, after this podcast recording is over, we are headed to Miami for Franny's big bachelorette weekend, and we couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, I would say don't, at least for me, don't expect a lot of episode promo.
What?
I said I'm gonna wake up.
When are
I'm
we
gonna wake
ever
up tomorrow.
shoving
No, we're never.
episode promo
Literally
down
never.
anybody's throats
But
anyway?
I honestly keep forgetting that I'm like, oh, this episode's gonna come out like we're gonna be on a boat living our best life. You
Right.
know?
I mean, I'll just click repost on the Chicks in the Office story, and then we'll be
Yes.
back to swimming around the ocean. But all very, very exciting. We got here Wednesday night. Classic sleepover vibes last night.
Yeah.
Your parents went to bed, and your mom popped out.
My mom came out in her underwear.
Yeah, well, number one, I wasn't gonna say that, but she came out and she was like, can you guys just like quiet down?
She actually said, children. She said, children, could you guys maybe just, it's a small house, like I could, and you were the only one talking, so
And Fran was like, she totally called you out. And I was
because you
like,
were in the middle of a story. It wasn't like anyone else was like, you were telling a story. And so she came out and was like, children. And I was like, that was just directed at you to quiet down.
Shut the
down.
fuck up. Yeah. It took me right back to like 5th grade. I was always loud at sleepovers. Just because I'm excited to be there, and it kind of took over me. And then it was just like I didn't want to go to bed.
Yeah, no, I know. My parents' room is right up against like the family room. So yeah, if you're like hanging and watching TV, they can like kind of hear everything. So she came out and got her headphones.
I was like, you really don't need to get your headphones. I'm gonna go in the shower and go to bed right now. And she was like, I'm gonna get them anyway.
No,
fair enough.
I feel like we are very, very excited, and like we have like the I couldn't sleep, my adrenaline, like I was so excited. You were trying on all your outfits, like when you're so excited for something that you just like put on all, like we have a Friday like costume-esque type night, and you like put on your full costume basically to show us.
I put on one element of it, and then I was like, okay, I got to put the whole thing on.
Whole thing.
And,
we got a full preview.
And then, yeah, it just turned into like, I said to you, I was like, it feels like Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Which was very exciting. We figured out the room situations.
Yes.
Me and Gia will be sleeping together. We'll be rooming together. And we were excited about that, but I was like, oh no. Like, when like, I don't know if anybody else gets this way, but I obviously do, where I'm like, oh, they couldn't possibly want to stay in the same room as me,
Yeah.
And Gia was like, why wouldn't I? And I was like, I guess that's a good question.
You're like, fair point. I know we had some changes. So like originally I thought the three of us would all be able to stay in a room together, but sadly we've had to make some adjustments.
Yes.
And now that has changed, but I think that is a nice dynamic.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic.
The Ria Gia room.
Yeah. Oh my God.
The Ria room.
We were already getting weird last night, so I am excited for the weekend. How are you feeling? Like, just excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait. I'm excited to have all my peeps together, which I'm pumped about. I'm excited to just like be in a warm, beautiful, fun weather, to do fun stuff, dinner, good food, good drinks.
It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah. And I feel like this is, and maybe, other people who have gone on their bachelorettes and whatnot can relate, but it is one of the only times in your life that you can really be like, it's all about me.
And it's fantastic.
I'm pumped for that.
Yeah, as you should be.
I'm excited.
It is all about you, and you get to be extremely selfish. And it's just like, yeah, this is about me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anybody, nobody's gonna, step out of line here. Nobody's gonna wear white on your day. Like, everybody's very respectful.
Yeah.
But you get to be like, it's want to do today.
Yep.
Well, I made a joke. We were talking about like scheduling and stuff, and I made a joke, and I was like, for the next 5 days, it's about Francesca, and then on Monday, I guess it'll be back to being about Noah.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, I mean it's gonna be great. My mom is coming for Thursday, which should be a lot of fun. She's gonna come to dinner. She is staying at the house because
She
she
is.
said, I know that there's room in that house for me. And then I didn't even tell you this. She picked me up from the airport and we were driving back and she were like going through the schedule. She's like, so what are you doing Friday? Like I know you're doing like boat, like when are you leaving? I was like, oh, like and it's the afternoon. Like we'll probably wake up, have a little breakfast. Have to go to the store, get, basics, eggs, toast, whatever. And she was like, oh, well, I could stay and help make breakfast. And I was like, very, very nice.
Yeah.
Which she is offering to do that. But I was like, you are just trying to stay here this whole weekend.
She's like, but what if I stay at the house while you guys go on the boat and you come back and the house is all ready for you?
Right. She's like, oh, what if I have a whole drinks ready for you guys when you get back?
Yeah, that's nice.
No, it is very nice. So I'm very excited for that. That's a fun little element.
For sure.
And I mean, we have all these boxes to bring. I'm excited to see because I haven't seen like all the decor and stuff. It's kind of it's been a surprise that Gia's been doing, and we'll talk about it more on Monday. But we've been working with Batch Boss, which is Avery Singer's company, and she is fantastic. She's literally like planned everything. Dinner reservations, the boat, the activities, the food, like what's being delivered, like rides, cars, everything has been like totally figured out, which is so nice. And I feel like going in, I also don't feel like stressed because I know that's such a big element. You're like nervous about making sure everything's organized and you're leaving at the right time and the car's showing up and making sure there and all those things and all that stuff's like figured out and like already kind of paid for and everything. So that is that took some ease off of me in Gia and like the planning process and everything. But Gia's been working on other stuff, designs and fun stuff for like decorating the house. So that I have not seen any of that. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And that definitely does ease a lot of anxiety because now you can just sit back, enjoy it, have fun. Don't got to lift a finger.
Yep.
Everything's being done for you.
Yep.
So it's going to be a fantastic weekend. Very, very excited. I think it's going to be literally an 100 million out of 10 weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. It doesn't get any better than being in warm weather, food, drinks, fun people.
I agree.
Going to be a blast.
I agree.
I
wish I could bring my dogs.
That would be great, but you don't want to be responsible for them.
I know, but I miss them. And then I see them. I'm like, oh, you and Flo were having a moment last night.
We really were. We were.
Look at this. No, I'll show you. I took a video.
I said to Flo, I said, I didn't know we had this sort of thing together.
Oh, like they know we're talking about them now. They start barking insanely.
Oh my God, they heard
me.
I didn't know me and Flo had this chemistry. And yet
look at look at her just tucked right and snuggling up.
Sending that to Norman.
Snuggling up.
Oh no, I spent some quality time.
Well, Flo and Flo's also a girl, so I feel like it's different. Like Norman's your guy,
right?
You don't,
And I feel like because I was with Norman all day yesterday, that Flo maybe smelled Norman in my like chest because I was wearing the same shirt, and then Flo was like snuggling up to my chest, and I was like, oh, maybe she smells Norman, and I took the cutest video of Norman licking Luca, my nephew's face. It was honestly so adorable. Now I'll show that.
Yeah.
Now it's becoming very visual, but it's so freaking cute. Hold on.
Look at little Normie.
Oh,
look at his freaking cheeks.
So cute. Yeah.
He's getting so big so fast already, I feel like. Luca, not Norman.
I know. No, yeah. Hopefully Norman's done growing. Luca, yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy how babies like you don't realize it until you're face to face with one very close to you. You're like, oh my God, they change.
Right.
Every time I see him,
Every
he
time
changes.
you go to the house, he's different.
Like he's different, but so adorable. So that was lovely. But let's get into the topics. We got some
Yeah.
topics to cover. We're gonna get into it. I'm just super excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, all right. We're going to be talking about Matty Healy being stopped by paparazzi, asked about Taylor Swift's album. MGK was asked about Taylor Swift on Hot Ones. Sophia Bush was on the cover of Glamour, did a whole entire story about her ex and her new girlfriend. Alex Cooper, Vogue wedding, absolutely stunning. Buckingham Palace promotes strawberry preserves after Meghan Markle's jam. And we have a great game of trivia. So let's get into the topics.
There are plenty of chances in life to make things better by choosing chill. So grab every opportunity to choose chill and reach for a refreshing, cold Coors Light. When you embrace a chill mindset, it's a good time to choose chill and crack open a Coors Light. You know, when you see those cans and the mountains are blue, that beer is cold, it's ready to go. There are so many fun things going on right now. We're headed into the weekend. There's tons of playoff games on. Maybe you're having friends over, you're watching, doing a little watch party. Make sure you crack open those nice Coors Light, or you're headed out to the bar, party time. You're going to watch with some friends. You can order Coors Light at the bar, and maybe your team is playing, and that could be high stress. You're getting worked up, which, from my experience, it happens to me often. A nice cold Coors Light, choose chill, just be in that mindset. So make the most out of the times you choose chill. Choose Coors Light. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Instacart at CoorsLight.com/chicks. And always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
So Matty Healy was stopped by paparazzi, and the paparazzi said, Matty, how do you feel about the Taylor diss track? Did you listen to it? And then he was like, what? And they were like, Taylor's album. And he was like, oh, I haven't listened to that much of it, but I'm sure it's good. I'm like not a fan of the paparazzi doing this. I'm not a fan of the paparazzi doing it, but it was funny to see, but it's just like, I feel like if I was in that position, I would be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like I would just be like, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
It's just like the balls on them to be like, how do you feel about the diss track? It's like, I don't know if I'm mad or impressed.
I mean, we know that they'll say whatever.
They really will. It's crazy.
It's because if they get the soundbite,
right.
that's money in their pockets.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he did, like, it's not like he said anything bad or crazy, but he said something.
Right.
Even if you say something, it will become like an article or a post or a video or whatever. If you just don't say anything, sometimes it also is also still made. It's like Matty Healy silent as he's asked about.
Or he said no comment from Matty Healy.
I don't know. I feel like he just is an enigma of a man to me. I just don't get him at all, really. So I can't even really predict. Like, I know people are like, oh, there's no way. You definitely listen, like, blah, blah, blah. I don't really know, because I feel like he lives in his own little world and just goes about his day like there with no care in the world and says whatever the hell he wants. And he's probably like, oh yeah, that thing with Taylor, whatever, it's over. And like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I feel like he doesn't. It's crazy because he has obviously a part of a band, and songwriters have lots of feelings and they express them. But for some reason, I look at him and I'm like, you don't have feelings.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has some very complex feelings. I think. But
that's maybe where it is. They're so complex that I couldn't little old me couldn't possibly relate to his complex feelings.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I can't really predict whether or not he listened. I think it can go one or two ways. He like sat in bed with his headphones on, crying, listening to the songs, like deeply hurt, or he hasn't listened to a single thing, like has completely ignored it. Like, I think it goes one or two ways. And like you said, I am also not very well versed in the 1975 and Matty Healy, that I can't really say like, oh, he definitely did this or definitely didn't. Like, I feel like for him, in Taylor's words, it seems like this was a very deep on and off situation, relation, whatever. So you would have to expect a curious mind on his part, or the opposite of, I need to block this shit out entirely because of how much it meant to me.
There's
and he also has a new girlfriend.
way. Yeah, the girl that looks just like Amelia Gray.
Yeah. Yes.
What's her name?
Gabriette.
Gabriette?
Yeah.
Gabriette is just not a name.
Like, why didn't you go with Gabriella?
It's either Gabriella. It's either Gabriella or Bridget.
Yeah,
you know?
Bridget.
Like the Bridget, like ETTE.
Right.
Sometimes people spell Bridget that way. Like the French
that's
way.
Fancy.
You know?
Bridget.
Brigitte.
Yeah. Yes.
Gabriette. Yes. So I don't know. She's the, internet starlet. So, but
internet starlet.
Oh, well, that's the line in the song.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the line in the song.
I thought you were describing.
No, I was not.
Or as an internet starlet.
No,
I was like, you're at the point where you're grasping for words for things to say right now.
I probably am, but no, that was me trying to make a connection to the lyrics.
Right.
Of Taylor songs. But yeah, I just, there's no way he doesn't listen eventually. I could totally see him not having listened yet, but he'll hear him eventually.
I mean, unless he just covers his ears for life.
Exactly.
Then it would be impossible to not hear at least one of them.
Yep. There's literally no way. There's been so many headlines about Donna Kelsey too. I don't know if you've seen all of them.
I saw those.
But like, she's so cute. There's like, oh, like, what advice do you have to give to Taylor? She's like, I have no advice for Taylor. She's probably got advice for me.
I saw that. Sometimes when I read the Donna Kelsey quotes, I'm like, Donna Kelsey is terrified to talk to the media. Like, they're always she's a very talented woman. Like, she almost talks about her like a stranger, but I think she's just very careful.
Yeah, that's gotta be so scary.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's everyone in the media. Like,
I mean, no one wants to say anything.
Right.
Like the MGK thing. Like
the MGK thing, but I don't even know, like, that. And it wasn't even like Donna necessarily said it to somebody, but a source like told somebody, or a source told Page Six that that people overheard her saying that Travis and Taylor went on some like little couples vacation or double date or whatever with Bradley Cooper and Gigi Hadid. And it's like, poor Donna. She can't catch a break. Maybe she's just trying to talk to a friend. He's out.
Donna's having lunch with a friend.
Everyone's ears are just like this. They're like listening as close as possible to everything Donna's saying.
Yeah.
Because and then they're like, she probably sees, she's like, oh man, I only told one person.
She probably meant no harm. Meanwhile, Donna's like out to lunch, like, oh my God, you'll never believe who Travis went to dinner with. My love, Bradley Cooper. She probably loves Bradley Cooper, was excited, and then she gets caught. She gets caught by the snoops.
Yeah.
So Donna Kelsey's being very careful, and I think we can just lead right in.
Everybody's being careful.
Into the MGK thing. MGK did Hot One Versus with Trippie Redd, and the question Trippie Redd picked up was like, say like, it was like a dare, like say 3 mean things about Taylor Swift, and MGK turned to the camera and he was like, are you like, do you think I'm nuts? Like, I don't want smoke with that fan base.
Yeah.
He said Taylor's been nothing but great to him.
Called her a saint.
It was like a perfect response from MGK. And I actually, I don't know if feel bad, but like felt for Trippie Redd in this moment, because now everybody thinks like if this clip is going viral.
Right.
So people think
Trippie Redd
don't know who Trippie Redd is.
Think
that Trippie Redd's the interviewer.
Right.
And is being like,
it was like
say bad things about Taylor Swift. And it's like, no, like the fact that anybody's watching this thinking Trippie Redd is the interviewer asking MGK to say bad things about Taylor Swift is hilarious. And he just got dealt a bad card. Like he picked up his card and that was it.
That is actually very funny to think that. Because it's also when you see Hot Ones, I don't think a lot of people know that they do that, like Hot Ones.
They have multiple franchises, segments,
but it's like when
shows.
But when the articles just say like, oh, Machine Gun Kelly said it was ass on Hot Ones, some people probably thought Sean was asking him, you know,
Yeah.
like it's, you don't
Imagine
really
Sean
know.
Evans being like, say 3 mean things about Taylor Swift right now, or you
Yeah.
you have to eat the hottest wing on this table. Like,
Next question is, and that is very funny. So
that would be a method.
yeah, but he won't say, and they're like, now he's got that connection. He and Travis are friends.
Mhm.
You know, they got that Cleveland, Ohio connection.
Yeah, he did he did talk about in the past wanting him to go there, obviously.
Yeah, he's tried many times, it seems,
That'll never happen.
MGK to get Travis to go to the Browns.
But MGK handled that well because
He did.
What else were you supposed to say in that moment? Like, if I was MGK, I would have the same exact reaction. Like, are you fucking nuts?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do to me right now? On top of that, MGK and Megan Fox celebrated his birthday together. So I guess they're on good terms right now or whatever. I mean, we saw with Megan Fox's Call Her Daddy interview that it was unclear of whether or not they're still engaged.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like Megan Fox has any intentions of getting married again. I think that came across pretty clear in the interview.
Right.
But as for them being engaged or having a relationship, that was pretty unclear. It was ended at some point. I don't know if they're back together. She said they'll always be tied to each other. So
Yeah.
who
I mean,
knows?
that I truly believe is that they will always be tied to each
Yeah.
other. It just feels like no matter what, whether they're on or off, they'll be in and out of each other's lives for a really long time.
Yeah.
They just have those vibes, you
Right.
know?
Like that, just that toxic
Yeah.
touch and go.
He looks good though. Like I thought, like in the pictures from his birthday, he like
yeah. You know when somebody like disappears.
this could sound kind of like an insult, but I don't mean it as an insult. Like he looked like lively, you know?
Listen, sometimes that's just the truth.
Yeah.
Seemed like he was missing himself a little bit.
Yeah.
And now he seems like he's, well, we just saw 2 things back to back with him. Like some people will disappear for a while and then all of a sudden their name gets brought up a couple times in 1 week.
Yeah.
And clearly he's, it's not clearly, right? Because you see pictures of somebody and it's like, he looks lively. So we hope he's doing
And
well.
it was also his birthday
It
party.
was his
So
birthday party. He's having a good time.
Exactly.
Who doesn't have a good time at their birthday party? So whatever. Good for, they're on good terms now.
yep.
At least they were on good terms for his birthday party. We'll go right into Alex Cooper's Vogue wedding spread, which was absolutely stunning.
Stunning.
Absolutely stunning, top to bottom.
Gorgeous.
Everything about it, every single one of her looks
Yeah.
was stunning. Absolutely no notes on any of it. Like I truly was like, this is incredible. I really love when a bride like truly looks like themselves.
Yeah.
Like with their makeup, because I feel like bridal makeup can go really overboard. Like we talked about this the other day with like lash extensions and big
Yeah,
lashes.
yeah.
Like
She went very natural.
right. And I think whatever you want to do is what up to you, right? Like if you don't usually do a lot of heavy makeup and you want your wedding day to be full out glamour, big makeup, the whole thing, that's what you should do. But I do really love how like beautiful, classic, naturally herself. Because she looks so comfortable. Like I think from the pictures, it was just noticeable how happy and comfortable she looked, and I thought that was really beautiful.
And it fit the vibe of the wedding, right? Like small wedding, Mexico, like it wasn't her look like fit all of that as well, I thought. I was actually laughing because Haley, our lovely makeup artist, who does a lot of brides, posted on her story being like, oh man, like I already know people are going to be showing all these Alex Cooper photos as their inspo photos for their day. And she was like, and look, I hate to say, she's like, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like, you gotta have perfect skin to have to do a look like this.
Right.
She was like, I know everyone wants that like no makeup, gorgeous, natural look, but she's like, Alex's skin is incredible.
Yeah.
In these photos.
Her skin looked like porcelain. It really did look so gorgeous. And I understood what Haley was trying to say there, to be like, you can totally do a no makeup look, But
Just
it-
don't expect to look just like
yeah, it kind I guess it all comes down to like skin texture and
totally.
all of that, and also what the vibe of your wedding is,
Yeah.
right? Like that fit the vibe of her wedding.
Yep.
But if you are
Yep.
having a grandiose mega, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
Like then you cater to
And,
that a
and
little
your
bit
style,
more.
like it also comes down to just your makeup style. Like some people like
Right.
having a full beat, you know, some people like that, like,
Mhm.
which is so fine. Like if
Right.
that's your vibe, then you rock that, and that's what makes you feel most
Right.
like yourself. I
think-
think when it comes to Alice Cooper, like she doesn't normally wear a ton of makeup,
Right.
you know? So
right. So her putting
like,
on a ton of makeup
right,
would have been like, whoa.
her having on it like a crazy amount of makeup for a wedding, I think we all would have been like, oh my God, that's a lot.
Right,
Like,
because she
yeah.
even in her interviews is very, very minimal. So
yeah.
like I think it just came down to like feeling the comfortability through the pictures. And
Totally.
I think that's what people are really loving about this was like, oh, it's so like happy and fresh and just beautiful, like top to bottom. All the dresses, all the looks were
Everything.
absolutely
Her stylist
stunning.
did Mimi Cottrell
Yeah.
did such a phenomenal job.
So
Like
classic and cool.
this whole, like, obviously she had a ton of options, and Alex at the end of the day gets to pick what she wants to
Mhm.
wear, but Mimi clearly pulled some like really, really cool vintage pieces
Mhm.
that were like so timeless
Yeah.
and stunning. I mean, honestly, I really I like can't even pick a favorite because I loved like all the Alexander McQueen dress was so
Mhm.
gorgeous. The Gianni Versace, the corset for like the late party, that was so cool. Just really, I mean, fantastic.
I loved every single look.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think it's also classic and timeless, but cool. Like it
Yeah.
has cool elements to it. It's not like, you know, I thought it was just perfect. Like
I agree.
I
It
was like
looked-
every single look was nailed to perfection.
Yeah, and I'm so happy for her because I just feel like she spoke so much about just the wedding planning process and going back and forth from all these different
Mhm.
locations and what type of wedding they wanted to have and all these things, and it seemed like they just executed their vision to perfection.
Right.
You know, like they must have just been so happy with everything that they put together and planned. Because it just, I mean, it really did look flawless. So,
Yeah, it definitely did. The spread was absolutely stunning. So congratulations
Photos
to
were
her.
stunning. Yeah.
They were, it's incredible. I'm so happy for her because they really do look so happy, and the way that
Yep.
they speak about their family and friends and the whole thing, it was just just seemed so genuine, and I
know.
loved that.
The pictures of like the guests in the crowd, but like in their seats, like during the ceremony, and everybody like looked like they were emotional because they did their own vows and
Yeah.
everything. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So,
Yeah, it was beautiful. Congrats to them.
Shopping for Mother's Day can be a challenge. Personally, I have a mother who, you know, she's got a lot of nice stuff where it's like, what could little old me get her? Well, Macy's makes it so easy because they have their gift guides,
Yep.
which guides you in the right direction. Everything is categorized. You can search by category, like fragrance, handbags, or more. You could also search by price, depending on your price range. They also have gift lists, like for the mom who has everything, gifts that are already wrapped and ready to be gifted. And also, you know, gifts for grandma if you're getting to your grandma some Mother's Day gifts. They have top gifts like the wonderful Dolce & Gabbana Devotion perfume, Coach floral printed leather Cassie the crossbody bag, which is so cute, and some Le Creuset products. You know, if you got a mom who loves to cook, those Le Creuset Dutch ovens or pans, whatever, are so nice. Macy's has it all. I have some stuff for my mom that I did get from Macy's that is being delivered, hopefully, you know, close. I've told her if it comes early to wait so she doesn't open it before they arrive. But you can shop at Macy's.com/gift finder for all your Mother's Day needs. That's Macy's.com/gift finder.
Moving on to Sophia Bush. She was on the cover of Glamour. She did a whole story. She talked about
Written
in
her own words.
Yeah, she wrote it in her own words. She talked about her divorce. You know, a little piece of that was the fact that she talked about her ex-husband posted like a happy 1-year anniversary on his Instagram, and you know, it was flooded with congratulations comments and oh my God, you guys look so happy. And on the other side of that, she was saying that she felt nothing. She didn't even want to post. and she ended up posting and went to the bathroom and threw up after because she was like so sick over the fact that she was basically living in this lie of like not being happy and things weren't going great at home. And she was able to leave that relationship, and then she found a relationship with Ashlyn Harris, who we all know that became like a big story because people had assumed that Ashlyn cheated on her wife. Sophia talked about this in her own words and was like, people were calling me a homewrecker. That's not what happened. But she also said that she wouldn't speak on Ashlyn's relationship.
Yeah, I think that's fair, right? Like Sophia can only say things from her side.
Right.
There's still like a lot of conversation about this on the internet. The comments on like the Glamour post are, like the top comments are still about how on the other side of this, right? Like Ashlyn's ex-wife, Allie, like did feel blindsided. She felt that was all happening. So it's perspective. It's everybody's different experience and different stories. Like in Ashlyn's mind, maybe she was checked out of that relationship already and was ready to move on. In Allie's mind, she had no idea that was what was happening. Obviously, Sophia comes into the mix, but Sophia said that they were friends. They were each other's support system. They were friends for a long time, and then finally, she had asked Ashlyn to have a non-friend group hang to talk about they were going through therapy and fertility journey. Like Sophia also mentioned talking about like her fertility journey and all these things. And then she said that meal was 4.5 hours long. She said maybe it was all faded. Maybe it really is a version of invisible string theory. I don't really know. But I do know that for a sparkly moment, I felt like maybe the universe had been conspiring for me. And that feeling that I have in my bones is one I'll hold on to no matter where things go from here. Then, things turned ugly. There was the rumor mill, blatant lies, violent threats. There were accusations of being a homewrecker. The ones who said I left my ex because I suddenly realized I wanted to be with women. My partners have known what I'm into for as long as I have. So that's not it, y'all. Sorry. But like I said, she can write from her side, right? Like that's like, that's what we just said. She said, I don't believe it's my place to discuss details of Ashlyn's circumstances or her children, but I will say that I am absolutely in awe of her relentless integrity. The way she prioritizes and centers her kids, not only in her life, but in the core of her being, is breathtaking to behold. Falling in love with her has sutured some of my own childhood wounds and made me so much closer to my own mother. Seeing Ashlyn choose to not simply survive, but thrive for her babies has been the most beautiful thing I've ever witnessed a friend do. And now I get to love her. How lucky am I? So, I mean, obviously they are clearly very happy. She then continued to write about just the idea of having to like, quote unquote, come out in 2024 and how that just like the stereotypes around that and all those things, and just really talking from her own experience. She's a fantastic writer. She is a very well spoken. We've known that for forever.
Right.
So this whole article has, painted a very pretty picture. I don't know if like that is
I don't know if it's that pretty,
really happened.
I also think
in the way that she is very, now she feels so like she's been freed from something, like just the way she talked about her marriage.
Well, I'm
sounded
sure
like she felt like she was caged into it, really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she does feel free from that because it seems like she was very, very unhappy. At the end of the day, we're never going to get the full details of all these people's lives. Like there are so many, like you have to think about, they are living full lives. And we are seeing a blip, we're seeing rumors, we're seeing stories. We're not going to get the full rundown of all the details. And when you bring up her saying that the idea of her having to come out in 2024 reminded me of Billie Eilish's recent interview where she kind of talked about a similar thing. She wasn't like expecting to talk about that. And then she ended up in an interview where it was kind of like she felt that they were coming out for her because she had like mentioned it. But Billie Eilish opened up a lot too, which was interesting, and those were being quoted everywhere. She was talking about masturbation, how important she thinks that is, talking about how she realized she wanted her face in a vagina.
Yep.
And to that I say, Billy, I'm glad you came to that realization, so you can go fulfill that if you would like.
Yep. Exactly. It's just, it's said in different words,
right? For different people.
Yep. But it is, it's a notion of like, well, this is just how I am, and I don't necessarily feel like I have to make this big grand announcement,
right?
And that I have to tell the world about my own sexuality and all these things. So now, because other people do it for them, I'm sure that is extremely frustrating, and then they feel like they have to address it. And Billy's been very open about that she feels like she said things in articles, have used it in a way, like kind of because just to tell like her story without really her saying it herself.
Right. And people, they're going to speculate, of course. Everybody loves to speculate on literally everything. So when the speculation then spirals into more and more and more, the journalist, the interviewer, they're going to want to get that and be the ones to be like, hey, we, broke this so-called story that these people feel like shouldn't even be like a story.
Yeah, definitely. So the Sophia Bush clearly seems to be in a good place right now in her relationship, and she and Ashlyn have been together, and but that's just, the talk is going to be more, I think, not from Sophia's side of the relationship, but Ashlyn's.
Right, because we now have Sophia.
Right, like that's now the missing part of all of it is like, oh, well, now we've, now Sophia's said her piece and written this article and talked about her experience. And Allie has kind of talked here or there about how she has felt when this has all gone down. So you're kind of like plugging in the last few things like in your mind, just speculating about what really happened. But if you go to like the Instagram comments, it's still they're very they're very into the Ashlyn and Allie dynamic. So
I'm sure they'll probably just continue on, if I would have to assume.
Yep.
Last topic, huge. Buckingham Palace has now been pushing their strawberry preserves on the people after Meghan Markle announced her jam. I sense a little bit of jealousy jam in the mix here. Everybody wants a piece of jam.
Jam off?
Yeah, they're having a jam off right now. And
we're in a jam off.
We are witnessing history, a jam off for the ages between Buckingham Palace and Meghan Markle. Yeah, they're pushing their strawberry preserves on people now.
Yeah. So this week, Buckingham Palace Shop's Instagram account shared a video promoting a royal strawberry preserve just days after the Duchess of Sussex unveiled her own jam line. Earlier this month, she announced that limited quantities of strawberry jam would be the first product from her new lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. And now Buckingham Palace posted just on also it's Buckingham Palace shop. It's like the gift shop? What is it?
Yeah, I literally went to that gift shop last year.
Right?
Oh my God, should I go back and get the jam?
Yeah.
Shit. I hope I can get a piece of everybody's jam.
Buckingham Palace shop. 4 ways with our strawberry preserve. This was from 22 hours ago. Now we're reading this on Thursday. Our strawberry preserve is made using only the finest berries and is delicious, served in a variety of ways. Some of our favorite ways are shown here. On a scone as part of a cream tea, on a crumpet, with a croissant, on toast. How do you enjoy your strawberry preserve? Let us know in the comments.
Fuck, I want that so bad right now.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is why it's so funny. This is about fucking jelly. This is straight up jelly. This top comment. I will enjoy the Duchess of Sussex's. Oh man, Sussex's is tough.
Yeah.
Jam before your mass-produced slight on her. You show your true colors. I used to respect the royal family, and I now no longer do.
Oh my God, because the jam lost your respect with the royal family?
Wait, did
the jam did that?
Wait, did the palace just subtly troll Miss Montecito? Very tacky, low blow. That was entirely immature and unnecessary. People are commenting back being like, it's a product they've already had on their shelves. of course, like nobody's saying that the Buckingham Palace just launched a strawberry preserve, but if they've been, I'm sure it's whatever, they've had it forever, but you're posting about the strawberry preserve on Instagram.
Yeah, they're popping in to be like, hey, reminder, we have jam too. And our jam is better. And we've had this jam, okay? Like they're trying to be like, hey,
right, we've had this
jam before Meghan.
Yeah.
So get off our jam.
We've been selling strawberry preserves
for years.
Before she was even in the picture.
Right. So we're having a jam off for the ages, and I will keep up with this. Yeah. I will. Right now, you can get tickets to your favorite sporting event, a concert you want to go to, your favorite artist, thanks to Game Time. That's right. Thanks to Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. We know plenty of people are on tour right now that you guys are fans of, okay? You know that you're probably sitting at home, you're seeing Olivia Rodrigo on tour, you're seeing your other artists on tour, and you say, man, I just want to get to a concert. What are you going to do? You're going to go on Game Time. Oh, I just want to get to a sporting event. I want to hit a nice baseball game. Now's the weather for that. Hit up Game Time. You shouldn't have to worry where you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is the fast and easy way for tickets to all those events. They have flash deals for sudden discounts. They have zone deals when you're feeling flexible, and their lowest price guarantee, which means that if you find the same seats anywhere else, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. It's the best for last minute tickets. So right now, take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms do apply. Once again, download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest prices guaranteed. Use code CHICKS for $20 off your first purchase.
I've one last thing popped into my head, and I want to bring it up, and we haven't even discussed it because it seems so ridiculous that I don't even know if it's really worth bringing up. But have you seen the Kylie Jenner pregnant with Timothée Chalamet's baby?
Yes.
Rumors that came from Tosh.0's podcast.
Yes, I
Daniel
have.
Tosh's podcast.
And let me tell you, Club Chalamet is sick.
I know.
Club Chalamet
have they posted anything?
Oh yeah. Club Chalamet has been shaking, Fran. Have you not seen any of Club Chalamet's tweets about this?
No.
Oh, Club Chalamet had to log off for a little bit.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. Club Chalamet's not doing well over these rumors of a Kylie and Timmy baby. I don't believe this rumor.
Wow, Club Chalamet pays for their Twitter verification.
I do too, but for
no, I mean that's I think that's different.
You have to pay to have two-factor authentication on.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
She posted it a day ago. I deleted some gossip-related posts made earlier today because they are going viral, and I'm tired of my posts being misused for the wrong type of entertainment. All is well, though. So now it's just back to some, Chalamet's work project.
Club Chalamet.
She deleted the tweets. But yeah, no, I don't know if you guys have seen this, so I'll give some background, but basically Daniel Tosh on his podcast said that he went to some fucking grocery store in LA, and the clerk at
Erewhon?
Said that the day before they were closed because the Kardashians were filming in the store for the finale of this next season, or whatever season it's going to be, and that Kylie is revealing her pregnancy.
If Kylie Jenner is pregnant with Timmy, why am I calling him Timmy? Timothée Chalamet's baby. I don't think anything will shock me anymore.
Yeah. To be completely honest, it doesn't even shock me that much.
Right.
It shocks me more that this would all be coming to light in an Erewhon. Like that's where I'm like, this story is so made up. I don't think there's any validity to this at all. Because also it's like this clip from his podcast went viral like weeks ago. Like, I mean, it's going viral now, but he filmed it weeks ago, recorded it weeks ago. So, but he's talking, but I just feel like he would also be the kind of guy to like make this up for as like a bit.
It is kind of incredible that, and not incredible that people could just make things up. Like literally we could sit here right now and be like, oh my God, yeah, we were in Miami and we were in a grocery store and we heard like the clerk said to us that the Kardashians were like anybody could do that. And it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Like I feel like he was doing this as a bit. Like I feel like, and honestly, I'm not doing the research either because I haven't like listened. I wonder if you like listened to the full episode and this was just not. You'd be like, oh.
But my question is, if this is because it has spiraled.
Yeah.
Is this something Kylie would address? I don't know because she hasn't even addressed her dating Timothée Chalamet.
No. This might not be true.
This might not be true. I don't think I believe this. I don't believe this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that's just I feel like he's also kind of joking. So
yeah, I'm gonna lock down and say that I don't believe this at all. But I also didn't believe that Taylor and Travis were dating. So take that for what you will.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yep.
Take that for what you will, and we'll see. We'll see 9 months from now. You know, well, that time will have to tell.
We do know Kylie can keep a pregnancy secret.
She can.
So
time will tell. But she's been posting like workout stories on her Instagram.
Those could be saved.
They could be plots.
No,
but I don't believe this.
I don't think the random employee at Erewhon in Malibu is the proper source here.
All right, that wraps up the topics. You know, the Timmy and Kylie stuff will be sitting with me for a little bit longer, but I'm pretty sure that I don't believe this. I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't either.
But I will be waiting on the edge of my seat for Club Chalamet's tweets on this. But that wraps up the topics. We have a big delivery coming to the house in Miami for the weekend, and it is some bottles of Rum Haven. Woo! We are going to be making rum punches all weekend long. We're going to be making so many different drinks. We're going to be feeling fantastic, all thanks to Rum Haven. Rum Haven is
a rum punch.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Rum Haven is made with real coconut water, so it's all real ingredients with no artificial flavors or preservatives. It's clean, it's refreshing, it's delicious, and it is perfect now for that warm weather coming up. Really any weather, but this is like the rum punch weather that we are on the horizon for and that we are in now this weekend. Rum Haven believes that Mother Nature does it best, and it sure does. That's why Rum Haven is crafted with real coconut water and real authentic premium Caribbean rum. So you can find out where to pick up a bottle of Rum Haven for yourself by visiting rumhaven.com. Once again, find where you can pick up Rum Haven by visiting rumhaven.com. Pick yourself up a nice bottle. If you want to act like you're on the Bachelorette with us, go get yourself a bottle of Rum Haven, and then you'll really feel like you're with us drinking a rum punch. So make sure you go check out rumhaven.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 122, and we are joined by Jess and Meggie. They are from the Jersey Shore, and they are ready to play. They got their matching Chicks in the Office shirts on. We got the purple, we got the Friday energy, and we are ready to go.
Amazing. If I start sneezing, you just ignore me. Just let it happen, you know? Feel all of a sudden it's coming into the office. It got worse.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get the question wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We are going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest, your team will get to go first. Everyone gets their own individual guess. We will alternate teams for guesses. So Noah, what is today's movie?
Today's movie is Irish Wish, the Lindsay Lohan Netflix movie.
Okay. All right, so one of
you guys throw out a guess.
15%.
I'll go 23.
I feel like strategically I should go like 32.
I'm gonna say 14.
It's 44.
Oh,
so 32 is closest.
Wow.
You know what? When I
Yeah.
watched it, I was like, holy shit, this is so bad. And when I went to the Rotten Tomatoes, I was floored that it was like,
They wanted
Decent.
to give Lindsay a little boost.
Yeah.
A little pump up.
Our
yep,
comeback.
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. Wait, what was your guess? It
Mine was
20,
23.
Yeah. Okay. First question to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Kelly from Ambler, Pennsylvania. Also, Hallie from Clemson sent me another batch of questions. So many questions. Thank you, Hallie.
Yep, she's the best.
And Lizzie and Ren did reach out to say that for the game that Hallie's
They'll
playing,
coordinate.
They'll be sending
How many?
questions. I mean, probably over 100. And it's
Wow.
Just, yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Like,
she's-
and also what I respect about her is it's very organized. It's a doc, and it's like TV questions, movie questions, like all very organized.
wow.
That's unbelievable.
Girl.
That is some dedication right
It
there.
really is. It's making me feel bad almost.
Right, I know. Seriously.
Do we have to pay her?
Yeah, I feel like she needs to be compensated.
Okay, question number 1 to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Kelly from Ambler, Pennsylvania. What is the name of Britney Spears' first husband that she got married to in Vegas?
Is that Jason Alexander?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Correct.
Yep.
Jason Alexander.
Classic.
And I remember
Not
when I first
from
heard that, I
Seinfeld.
thought it was
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
not George
I think that's why I know the names.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 1-0 Jess and Meggie. Question number 2 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Taylor from Arlington, Virginia. Cillian Murphy has starred alongside this actor in the following shows and movies: Dunkirk, Peaky Blinders, The Dark Knight Rises, and Inception. Who is the actor?
Probably some other Irish bloke.
Yeah, I have no idea. Oh,
Inception? Dark Knight?
is it Tom Hardy?
Oh.
15 seconds.
Tom Hardy.
I like that pick. Yes, Tom Hardy. Final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice. Good pull. Good pull.
Have you seen Peaky Blinders?
No.
Not really. Like
I
I've
have
seen,
not.
like
Great show.
bits and pieces, and I
Have
haven't.
you seen all the other ones?
Yeah. Yes, Dunkirk, Dark Knight Rises, and
Inception.
yes.
Okay, tied up at 1. Question number 3 to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Shayna from New Orleans. What is Megan Fox holding in her hand at the end of Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen when she answers the door at the play after party to Stu Wolf?
I have no idea.
A solo cup.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Incorrect.
Is she holding his like scarf or something?
I have no clue.
Let's go with his scarf. Stu's scarf.
Incorrect. A hot dog.
Oh,
Uh,
never mind.
No recollection of that.
Okay,
Very specific.
Yeah.
still tied up at 1. Question number 4 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Hallie from Clemson. Which of the following was not a reality show on MTV? I Want a Famous Face. I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. Is She Really Going Out with Him? I Used to Be Fat.
Read them all again. I want a famous
I Want
face.
a Famous Face. I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant. Is She Really Going Out with Him? I Used to Be Fat.
I'm in
10
between
seconds.
the first and the last.
Oh, I'm in between the first two.
5 seconds.
I didn't know I was pregnant. I feel like I didn't know I was pregnant was a show.
Time.
I want a famous face. Final answer.
Incorrect.
Damn.
that actually would have been my guess too.
My guess was either the last or I didn't know I was pregnant. So I feel like that was on TLC and not MTV.
Maybe because that definitely was a show.
Yeah,
But maybe that's the trick.
maybe. I don't know.
Let's go with that.
I didn't know I was pregnant.
Yeah. Final answer.
Correct. That was on
Oh
TLC.
my god, it was a trick question.
It was a trick question. Hallie.
Damn it, Hallie. I knew it was a show was my problem, was my issue.
All right, 2-1. Jess and
Was
Megan.
I Used to Be Fat a show on
Yes.
They were all
MTV?
shows.
Yeah, that one
All the
really
other
threw
ones
me
were
off.
shows on TV.
Wow.
Okay. 2-1. Question number 5. And this is to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Hallie from Clemson again. Which of the following celebrities has not done a 73 questions interview with Vogue? A. Shawn Mendes. B. Sarah Jessica Parker. C. Daniel Radcliffe. D. Priyanka Chopra.
I have no idea. Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, that's
is
what
my
I was gonna
first
guess. Yeah.
All right, let's go with him. Final answer.
Incorrect. Rhea and
So
Fran.
I think Priyanka did one.
Priyanka, I think, did one. I think Shawn Mendes did too.
I don't remember him doing one, but I guess I'm torn between Shawn Mendes and Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Let's go Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. Because I feel like you would think that she's done
Yeah.
one.
All right, let's go.
Because Hallie's full of trick questions these
Right.
days.
Let's go Sarah Jessica Parker.
Incorrect. It's Shawn
Oh
Mendes.
my god.
I was between
Damn.
those two, but
Don't listen to me on any multiple choices anymore.
I know. I'm gonna start listening to myself.
Don't listen to me on the multiple choice.
Okay. Still 2-1. Jess Meggie. And this question is to Ria and Fran. Shout out Mackenzie from Grass Lake, Michigan. In Grey's Anatomy, Arizona cheats on Callie during the Storm episode. What actress plays the woman that Arizona cheats with?
This is our question?
Yes.
I think
Right?
it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. What actress plays?
What actress plays the woman that Arizona cheats with?
I think it's Hillary Burton.
Okay,
10
let's go with that. I don't know this
Yeah.
one.
Hillary Burton. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
Yes. She's back.
Once you said it, it sounded
Yeah.
familiar, but no.
Okay, tied up at 2. Question number 7 to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Damar from Miami. And I like that she said it's like Kendrick Lamar, but with a D, just to make sure that I knew. According to Shrek, why are ogres like onions?
They have layers.
sure.
I think they have layers. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice. Classic Shrek.
My husband would be so mad if I got that wrong. It's like his
No,
favorite
that's-
movie.
I was about to start
Easy
speaking in a Shrek
question.
voice, and
Do
I
it.
stopped myself. No. It needs practice behind closed doors.
Okay, 3-2, Jess and Meggie. And this is question number 8 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Jen from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. In Friends, who ends up handcuffed to a file cabinet in their boss's office?
Chandler.
Final answer.
Yes.
Correct.
Even I knew that one.
High scoring game.
It is.
Tied up at 3.
We just keep bouncing them back. We're playing a game of tennis right now.
Okay, this question is to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Kate from Long Island. In Taylor Swift's song All Too Well 10-minute version, Taylor's version, what does the keychain say on it that was thrown?
Fuck the
Yeah.
patriarchy.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Correct.
They're sending it back. Will they answer?
This episode is brought to you by Body Armor Zero Sugar. This brand new zero sugar sports drink from our friends at Body Armor provides real hydration with no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes. Whether you're looking to stay hydrated or recovering from a long weekend, Body Armor Zero Sugar has got you covered with great tasting flavors like fruit punch and lemon lime. The fruit punch
Love the fruit
is
punch.
delish, and we got a long weekend ahead of
Yes,
us.
we do. We're gonna need that fruit punch.
And I imagine we are going to need that Body Armor Zero Sugar when we're looking to rehydrate at the end of the weekend. Body Armor Zero Sugar is available in stores nationwide. You can head on over to Walmart and get yours today, which is so great. Head over to your local Walmart, pick it up. We have to do a big shopping haul before we head down to Miami. So I think we will absolutely be grabbing some Body Armor Zero Sugar, making sure all the girls have some to stay hydrated. And it's hot, even if you're, if
Yeah.
you're somewhere that's a hot location, maybe you're sweating a lot, all those things come in, working out a lot, you need that rehydration. Body Armor Zero Sugar is great. And like I said, available in stores nationwide. So head on over to Walmart and get yours today.
Okay, 4-3, Jess and Meggie. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from. It's to Ria and Fran.
Lock it.
Oh, you know, just wandered around being a deformed kid with nothing to live for.
You're not deformed.
My face. Looks like a goddamn street map, woman. I wouldn't expect you to understand. If my father were here, he'd get it.
Well, he's not.
I know. And instead, I'm stuck with you.
I have no clue. Nanny McPhee? Like, I don't know.
Wow. That's a good. What's the.
I have no clue.
10 seconds.
Go with Nanny McPhee. Just go with Nanny McPhee because I don't have a guess. But it sounds old. Okay, Nanny McPhee.
Nanny McPhee, final answer.
Incorrect. It's Jess Meggie.
I have no idea. I don't know. Can we hear it again?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, just wandered around being a deformed kid with nothing to live for.
Oh, you're not deformed.
My face looks like a goddamn street map, woman. I wouldn't expect you to understand. If my father were here, he'd get it.
Well, he's not.
I know. And instead, I'm stuck with you.
I honestly have no idea. I feel like I've heard it, but I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't even sound familiar to me. Neither do the voices. I have no guess.
Okay, time is up.
I know it's wrong, but Matilda's the only thing I could think of.
Incorrect. Jojo Rabbit. Scarlett
Yeah, they were
Johansson.
too, so I
You
should've
know
known
what?
that.
I thought that was Scarlett Johansson, and all I could come up
The
with
Nanny
was the Nanny Diaries, and I was like, "That's not that movie."
Oh, right. Okay.
Shit.
I saw that movie years ago,
Yeah,
right?
great movie.
It came out, yes.
Yeah.
I watched it on a plane. It's all
Take a
coming back.
Waititi.
Yes.
Okay, 4-3, Jess and Meggie. And this is question number 11 to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Hallie from Clemson. Jamie Lee Curtis has been a long-term spokesperson for which yogurt brand?
Activia.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Correct.
Nice. Shit! They're pulling away with it.
I knew that one.
5-3.
Activia.
I like Activia. That's a good yogurt brand.
Yeah, it is.
Question number
Smooth.
12 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Katie from LaConner, Washington. In 2002, Lindsay Lohan starred in Get a Clue with what other actress as her co-star?
Brenda Song.
Yeah,
Is she the friend in Get a Clue?
I think so. I don't know. I just like that guess. Just go Brenda Song.
Do you have any? Let's think about it. Let's use
I
up,
don't
use,
know.
Let's use our
No,
time.
Seconds.
Okay.
I don't even have.
Okay, we're gonna go Brenda Song. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
No, no.
Wow.
All
5-4.
All right. Coming back.
Question number 13, and this is to Jess and Meggie. Shout out Hallie from Clemson. Which actress plays Patrick Dempsey's real-world girlfriend in the movie Enchanted?
I've never seen that movie.
I did years ago. All I could think of is who the princess is.
Yeah.
I can't even think of her name that way. I don't know.
Isn't that Amy Adams? That's the
Yeah.
princess. Can you describe her?
I think she's a. No. I was gonna say I think she's a blonde, but I don't even think that's right.
10 seconds.
Just name an actress.
I got nothing.
I can't think of anything. My mind went blank. I don't know.
We don't know.
To Ria and Fran.
Repeat the question for me.
Which actress plays Patrick Dempsey's real-world girlfriend in the movie Enchanted?
I think it's Idina Menzel.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Yes.
Idina Menzel. Final answer.
Correct.
Nice.
No.
Another one.
Tied up. 5-5. And this is question number 14. 2 questions left.
Lay it on us.
Holy shit. I'm so sorry if you can hear me. That was a tough. That was
They
a.
can hear you.
That was a really tough sniffle. I know it's different when I have my own headphones on and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Shout out Jen from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. And this question is to Ria and Fran. On New Girl.
I
What?
just had a feeling it was going to be a New Girl question. Sorry.
Better be in the first 2 seasons.
Right.
On New Girl. What item of clothing did Nick and Schmidt create and want to pitch to sell?
I just got. I'm in season 4 now, and Schmidt was trying to spell sponges.
What piece of clothing?
What item of what item of clothing? 10 seconds.
It's got to be like a contraption of some sort.
know,
I don't
yeah.
know it.
5 seconds.
I don't know it. And I'd like to know what season this is from.
It's
Pocket
time.
socks. Final answer.
Incorrect.
I'm pretty sure it's like a sweatsuit, but it's like a onesie sweatsuit type of thing.
You're the one rewatching New Girl.
I know.
I haven't watched it since it first came out.
I don't know if that's what
It's
they
like a
called
name.
it. It's just sweatsuit.
Yeah, like sweatsuit onesie.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go with that.
Incorrect. Although that is what it is, but the name is the Swoot.
And do you know what season this is from?
Let's see.
I feel like 5 or 6.
This says 4. Season 4, episode 14.
Wow, I'm like literally
From
like
everything.
I'm on like season 4, episode 7 right now. Like that's what I went to bed on last night.
Man, if you stayed up a
If
little
if
later.
I just stayed up a little bit longer, I could have got there. Are you fucking serious? I'm right there.
Damn,
I'm
right
there. That would have been unreal though if I
Season.
just watched the
Yeah.
episode last night and was like, boom, I just watched that last night. But
Yeah.
that's not the case. Sorry.
Okay.
Damn.
Final question.
Fuck.
A chance to win or send it to overtime if no one gets it. Shout out Lucy from Chicago. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, what language do they use to open the chamber?
This us.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The one's book you read.
I know, but I told you I read it last year. I don't remember.
What? I mean, I don't think this is right, but what's the language like the snakes? What's that
15
called?
seconds.
I don't know. It's like something tongue, I think, but I know nothing about Harry Potter. We knew we wouldn't get this, so
5
we don't
seconds. Nothing.
Nothing.
Ria and Fran.
Parcel tongue. Final answer.
Correct.
Wow.
I'm so mad.
I really, let me tell you something. Thank you. I thought you,
Oh my
bless you.
God,
Sorry.
sorry.
I actually just sent you a sneeze. You're
Oh
welcome.
my God.
I thought you were gonna get there. She threw out it's language of the snakes, ends in tongue. I was like, she's got all the bases covered.
Yeah, but parcel's like not a word that was
No,
close.
that was you were just missing the Harry Potter element of it.
That was a
great game.
That was a great game. That was a back and forth for the ages there.
We haven't had a competitive game like that in a
Yeah,
while.
that was
felt
a good game.
that
11
felt
total
good.
questions, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a great game. Thank you guys so much
Well
for
done,
playing.
guys.
Very well done. And we'll still send you some merch. So if you get a chance, just send Noah your address and sizes.
We will.
All right.
Thank you guys so much. Maybe we'll see you out at the shore this
yeah,
summer.
maybe we'll see you guys.
Yeah, we'll be there.
All right. Bye.
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 All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We will be having a blast at Francesca's Bachelorette all weekend long, and we will talk about that on Monday. Even if we're slightly hungover, you will hear from us.
Yep.
So thank you very much. We love you, and we'll talk to you on Monday.